Hello friends, welcome to D&D Construction. So friends, today we will going to learn the bar bending schedule BBS for footing. As you can see, this is bar bending calculation in Excel sheet as per footing drawing. As you can see, this is our footing drawing. So we will see how to calculate this X direction and Y direction steel as per drawing. So before explaining this, if I will go through this Excel sheet, you will not come to know which value is coming from where. So for that, I will explain this basic calculation, how to calculate the cutting length of steel bars. After that, I will explain this sheet. So as you can see, this is our footing. This is our bottom steel and this is our top steel. So we will study how to calculate this cutting length of footing. As you can see, this is one direction bar and this is another direction bar, x-axis and y-axis. So we will calculate this cutting length. In this footing have bottom steel also and top steel also, but we will get confused in that. So we will study this type of bar bending schedule. This only one mesh is there, bottom x direction and y direction. So friends, let's start friends. So as you can see, this is size of footing is 2000 mm is in x direction and 1.5 meter 1500 mm in y direction, and depth of footing is given. As you can see, this is our cross section and here you can see this depth is 1 meter and this is center of the footing. One column is there and column size is 1 meter by 225 mm. As you can see, this is column. And first we will study how to calculate number of bars. For calculating number of bars, we required effective length if divide by spacing of bars plus 1. In this, as you can see, in this direction the steel x direction steel is 16 mm dia at 100 center to center, and in this direction, as you can see, 16 mm dia of bar at 150 center to center. So this is our formula for number of bars calculation. So first we will see effective length. Effective length is total length minus both side covers. As friends, as you know, in footing or in any structure in RCC, we provide cover for to protect our steel. We provide cover. So effective length. So effective total length minus both side covers. If we consider effective length along x-axis, our clear cover is 15 mm from both the sides. So after 50 mm, we start placing our bars. So effective length along x-axis is this x-axis 2 meter length minus 15 mm cover from this side and 50 mm cover from this side. As you can see, 2 meter minus 50 mm minus 15 mm. This x-axis effective length is 1900 mm. Then we calculate effective length along y direction. In this direction, as you can see, in this direction, we have to calculate effective length. In this direction, we will see 1500 mm length minus 50 mm cover from this side and 50 mm cover from this side, both the side cover. So we will get is 1500 mm minus 50 minus 50. We will get 1400. These are the effective length along x and y axis. So after that, we will calculate number of bars in x direction and number of bars in y direction. So just remember friends, when we calculate number of bars along x direction, we take effective length of y direction, and when we, as you can see, when we place this length in steel bars in x direction, so we are using y direction length. The width of y direction only we can place steel bars, so we are taking y direction length. So for this number of bars in x direction, in x direction we will take 1400. Y direction effective length divided by spacing of X direction 100 mm spacing plus 1. So we will calculate, then we will get 15 numbers. And for number of bars in Y direction, when we will calculate 1900. This Y direction is this steel. So this steel we will place in X direction. So X direction distance is 1900 divided by spacing of Y direction. Y direction spacing is 16 mm, 150 center to center plus 1. So after calculation we will get 14 numbers. These are the number of bars in X and Y direction. Now we will calculate cutting length of bar. So effective length, cutting length, this is our cutting length. As you can see in this is our cutting length. This and this. As you can see, this L is there, this horizontal distance is there, then again L is there. This is, we will calculate, we call as cutting length of steel. So for this we have formula effective length plus anchor length. This L is our anchor length and this minus bend deduction. As you can see, these two are bent, so we need to do bend deduction also for calculate accurate cutting length. So this is formula for cutting length of bar, effective length plus anchor length minus bend deduction. So friends, first we will calculate cutting length of bar along X direction. In X direction, we will take distance effective length 1900 mm plus 300 plus 300. This is anchor length. As you can see in this is both the side 300 mm anchor length. This distance may vary as per RCC consultant design, but we are taking generally 300 mm. So this is anchor length. As you can see, this is anchor length 300 minus bend deduction. As you know friends, I have explained as per IS code also, for 8 mm, 10 mm, 12 mm and 16 mm dia of bar, bend deduction is 1D, and more than 16 mm dia bar, bend deduction is 2D. As this is as per IS code. So you can prefer my video to know how this value comes. We will see for 16 mm bar 1D for one side bend and another 1D is for other side bend. This bend and this bend. So 1D for from this side, 1D for this bend. So two bends are there. So when we calculate this distance, we will get 2468 mm. This is cutting length of X direction. When we will calculate cutting length of Y direction, then cutting length is 1400 mm plus 300 plus 300 minus both side bend deduction. So when we calculate this distance, Y direction cutting length, as you can see, this is along Y direction cutting length. So after calculation, we will get 1968 mm. So friends, you understood how to calculate cutting length of this steel as per drawing. So friends, in BBS, when we prepare this Excel sheet, no need to do these things. Or this by using formula, automatically these calculations we do in this Excel sheet. As you can see, this 2468 is directly is cutting length from this formula only, and as you can see, Y direction 1968 is cutting length in this. So I have explained you to know from where these values are coming, the basic funda of all the calculation. I have told you to not to get confused in this from where these values are coming, because we are using formulas. So friends, let's start in Excel sheet. So friends, as you can see, this is our description row. As you can see, this is description row. In this different descriptions there, in this shape of bar is there, and in this portion, as you can see, this portion is steel. In this portion we have given the steels of 8, 10, 12, all the up to 32 mm bars. So friends, let's see. In serial number we will put footing number. As this column is C1, so I have written C1 column. Whatever description will be there, we can put this in this description. So I have kept footing C1 column footing. So first put length, x direction length. X direction length, as you can see, x direction length is 2 meter. This x direction length is 2 meter. Y direction length is 1500 mm. Spacing of x direction bar is 100 mm center to center. Y direction bar 150 mm center to center, and depth of footing is 1000 mm. So these are the basic details as per drawing. So in this, as you can see, in this we calculate first we calculate x direction. As you can see, these 6 rows are for x direction. In x direction, we will see in this x direction calculation, cutting length. So dia of bar, as dia of bar is 16 mm, I have put 16 mm dia of bar. Number per member means we are calculating only C1 column. If C1, C2, C3 different same type of columns are there, then that number of members will increase. So now we have only one member, so I have kept only one. And number of bars, as you can see, number of member. In this number of members, how many number of members are there? 15. As you can see, we have calculated number of bars, number of members is 15. You can keep number of member or number of bars also. Number of bars. You can see, we can keep this also. So 15 numbers. From where it came, you can see this x direction, y direction length, C 14 minus both side cover divided by x direction spacing plus 1. As you can see, this is the formula. So directly we will get 15 numbers. And 15 numbers, if only one member is there, then total number of bars is 15 numbers. For this cutting length, I have calculated in this cutting length. As you can see friends, this L in this, as you can see, this both side L is 300 mm. So I have kept 300 here, 300 here. And along x direction, this formula, as you can see, C30, x direction length is 2 meter. So this is 2 meter. Both side cover 50 mm, 50 mm. As you can see, both side cover 50 mm, 50 mm minus 2 bends. For this, 1 bend and 1 bend. So 2 bends are there. So I have kept 2 bend. So we will get this by formula 1868. And after adding this value 1868 plus 300, we will get cutting length of bar 2468. So we will see cutting length of bar in y direction. It is same. I will tell you first. Y direction 16 mm dia of bar. This is 16. One member is there, so I have kept only one. 14 as by formula. This x direction 2000 mm minus 50 mm cover, 50 mm cover. I will keep this 50 mm cover minus 50 mm cover divide by spacing, y direction spacing plus 1. So we will get this 14. As you can see, we have got in this calculation also 14 number of bars. When we multiply this, so total number of bars. So one member is there, so only 14 number of bars. So we will see this calculation, cutting length 1968. This is also same in y direction also. This anchor length 300 in left side, 300 in y side, and this formula y direction length is 1500 minus both side cover 50 minus both side bend 1d both side bend. So this is formula. So by this formula we will get 1368. So by adding this all the values 300 1368, we will get 1968 is cutting length for y direction. As you can see, we got cutting length of x direction and cutting length of y direction. Now see friends, this is directly formula of 8 mm 10 mm. So how this formula is came, I will tell you. First is our dia of bar is 16 mm. So whatever bar is there, we will see this is 16 mm dia of bar. So you can see 16 mm. We will see this 16 mm bar. So in this you can see friends, as this is given 16, this is showing this in metric ton. As you can see, this is total metric ton value of this 0.059. So how this value comes, as I will click, then it will show formula power E7. E7, as you can see, this is dia of bar, means 2 times dia, d square divided by 162. This is formula to calculate kg per meter weight of bar. As you know friends, to calculate, how to calculate the weight of bar per meter, for this formula is d multiply d divided by 162. To calculate steel weight in kg, d square by 162, and here d is in mm. So in this, as you know friends, in this is formula d square by 162. In this, if we multiply 16 divided by 162, if we keep, so we will get this 1.58 per meter length, per meter weight in kg. This we will get 16 mm dia bar weight 1.58 in kg. As we have cutting length is 37.02 meter. So if we multiply this 37.02 multiply 1.58, you will get this in kg. As you can see, this is in kg, and if we this will take in thousand, so this will be in metric ton. This is the formula to calculate steel of bar. So d square by 162. So directly in this, as you can see, we have 0.058 metric ton for this cutting length. So you can see this is same formula, power E7 power square by 162 divided by 1000 to take value in metric ton. So this is, you can see, for 16 mm bar. If suppose friends, our value is 12 mm dia of bar. If suppose our 12 mm dia of bar, so you see everything is changed. Now its value is in 12 mm and our metric ton steel is changed because of the per meter weight of bar will change. So our metric ton value also will going to change. So our 16 mm, both the bars are 16 mm. So for same it is for y direction also. As you can see, this is as per formula. Actually here it is calculated from formula, and this same value is showing in dia of bar column. In this dia of bar column, same value is showing. And after this, when we add this value, we will get, when we will add this both the values, as you can see, when we add these both the values, we will get 0.101, this metric ton for weight of steel for both the direction, x and y direction steel. This is showing total steel quantity for x direction and y direction. So this is for x direction, and for y direction 0.043. For y direction 0.043. So for both the direction, this plus this. So 0.01 for 0.01 steel quantity for footing. This 0.01 in metric ton. When we will calculate this value in kgs, so multiply by 1000. So 101.5 kg steel required for this footing. 101.5 kg steel required for this for this X and Y direction steel. For this footing required 101 kg steel. I hope friends you have understood how to calculate steel quantity in Excel sheet, and you understood by using this drawing how to read this drawing and how to calculate this steel, actual steel, and in this Excel sheet also. So friends, if you like this video, then please share this video with your friends and don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel D&D Construction. So till then, bye bye friends and take care.